episode of Calming Chronicles, where we delve into the world of magical creatures and their timeless tales of wisdom and growth. Tonight, we invite you to embark on a journey to a forest filled with all kinds of birds, where we'll meet a wise old owl named Oscar and a young bird named Bella. Bella, eager to experience all the world has to offer, seeks Oscar's wisdom and sets off on a journey to learn the importance of patience and good decision-making. Join us as we follow Bella's journey of self-discovery, growth, and wisdom and learn the valuable lessons she learned from Oscar. Unwind and be inspired by the power of perseverance in achieving a life of success and happiness in this timeless tale of Bella and Oscar. Once upon a time, in a forest filled with all kinds of birds, there lived a wise old owl named Oscar. He lived in a grand tree that stood tall in the center of the forest and was respected by all the creatures in the forest for his wisdom and knowledge. One day, a young bird named Bella approached Oscar, seeking his wisdom. Bella was an eager bird, always wanting to see and experience everything in the world as soon as possible. She was always on the move, always flitting from one place to another, eager to explore and learn. However, this eagerness often led her to make hasty decisions, which often led to trouble. Oscar listened to Bella's concerns and decided to take her under his wing. He wanted to help her understand the importance of patience and the beauty of making good choices. So he took Bella on a journey through the forest, pointing out different animals and showing her how their choices had affected their lives. As they walked, Oscar showed Bella how the squirrel had gathered nuts in a hurry, only to forget where it had stored them. He pointed out the deer that had been caught in a hunter's trap because it had been too impatient to wait for the right moment to cross a stream. Finally, they came upon a beaver that had taken its time to build a strong dam, which protected its family from the dangers of the forest. The dam was an impressive feat of engineering, made even more remarkable by the fact that the beaver had done it all on its own, with no help from anyone else. Oscar explained to Bella that the beaver's patience and persistence in building its dam was a testament to the power of making good choices and taking the time to do things right. He told Bella that, just like the beaver, she too could build a strong and secure future for herself by being patient, making good choices, and taking the time to do things right. Bella was struck by the wisdom of Oscar's words, and she took his lessons to heart. From that day on, she made a conscious effort to be patient and think carefully before making any decisions. She spent time observing the animals in the forest, learning from their behavior and their choices, and taking note of the things that helped them succeed and avoid trouble. As the days passed, Bella grew wiser and more confident. Her choices brought her success and happiness, and she lived a long and fulfilling life, just like Oscar had promised. She became a respected member of the forest community, and many young birds came to her seeking her wisdom and guidance. The other birds in the forest admired her for her wisdom and her gentle spirit, and she was remembered for generations to come as one of the greatest teachers in the history of the forest. Bella's journey of self-discovery and growth had come full circle, as she now was able to pass on the valuable lessons she had learned from Oscar to the next generation of birds. The story of Bella and Oscar served as a reminder to all creatures in the forest of the importance of patience, good decision-making, and the power of perseverance in achieving a life of success and happiness. And so, as you drift off to sleep, let your imagination take you to a magical forest filled with patience and wisdom awaits. May this bedtime story bring you peace and sweet dreams. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Calming Chronicles. Until next time, sweet dreams.